Blink is your boy. To welcome to our show. Continuing on with having a wonderful day on this beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, July 12th, 2025. I'm sorry, kind of missed the sunrise. There was not a lot of sunrise, and still, there was not a lot. We were at my mom's house, so, well, not at my mom's house. I was on the phone with her. I'm tired. I spoke to her for 30 minutes, and I kind of tell her, Ma, I want to film the sunset, so, anyway. Don't blink, Shabbai. Welcome to our show. Because we want to have a wonderful day on this 12th July 2025. This is a very, very weird video to me, for me to do, but I have to say it, and this is cringe. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't know it was today. Um, we are celebrating we are celebrating 2 years of the tower. So, yeah. Oh, my mom texted it. So what a day. What a freaking day. I'm so sorry, dude. I had a long day. So today we're celebrating 2 years of the tower, once again, on the Tron playthrough. I wish I could say more, but we made a video about 2 days ago. So if I say more, it's going to be like, oh, you're repeating yourself, which I often am. But hey, 2 years, which is amazing. I don't think, well, that's not true. I played Fortnite for 2 years straight. But I've been playing Tower every single day. She played through. So it's like I've been playing for 2 years plus 2 times a year and a half. Yeah, so that's a lot. So blessing to be playing this game, a blessing to be with you guys. I love you. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, bye. Welcome to our show. I think we're all having a wonderful day on this 12th July 2025. Today was an amazing day. Today we are talking, of course, about Squid Game Season 3, Episode 4. Now, I know what you're saying. Dude, I hope it's not as long as yesterday. It's possibly as long as yesterday. I think that I was supposed to do. I forgot. I forgot. Completely forgot to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Don't do nothing. I don't don't know how it makes me feel. Try to be worth it. I say, how the world did I know? Just the conscience in my soul. But I'm trying to let you know that I'm better off on my own. Try to be perfect, it just wasn't worth it. I don't know how this got so bad. Trying to believe me, it wasn't. Don't blink if you're buying. Welcome to the show. I think Walks are having a wonderful day on this 12th July 2025. Today is a beautiful day on the day of the Lord, a Saturday. Today we are doing season 3, episode number 4 of Squid Game. I know I talked a lot about season 3, episode number 3. Season 2, episode number 3. My apologies. We are doing season 2, episode 4. I'll try to do more in one episode in 40 minutes. I know for some people it's easy. For this guy right here, not easy. Not easy, bro. So without further ado, let's freaking go. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Well, I'm not really ready, but I'm kind of ready. I'm not ready. I'm ready. So, we got the ending of 203. I said 203, season 2, episode 03. Because if there's more than 10 episodes, we said 213 or 211. So we have the 6 legs. So this is actually super cool. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be as excited as I was for season 3. For season 2 to 3, I'm tired today. I'm really tired. What a freaking day. But hey, we're live, we're doing our best, and that's all that matters, right? So we're seeing right away, we're seeing the body. Now, this is kind of reminiscent because last year we also had the party, and this is what's really freaking cool. So last year we had the body, so this year we have the body, which kind of means a lot, you know? It's revisiting. There's nothing wrong with reusing plots, right? But however, representing a plot, presenting it in a different sauce, I think it's good. Now, we have a very important thing. We have one of the meals, so you can see it's some greens, some sausage, an egg, and some rice. Because remember at the end of last year, or last season, we had simple eggs. So they're getting them ample food. So this is for every single person. We have the best friend who's taking care of you. And I gotta say, it's complex. It's complex because I don't remember how I felt about the best friend before. The other guys in the first season, I don't remember how I felt about him. But this guy actually really like him. Really like him. Once again, can't do shit about this, but hey. Yeah, so it's a nice sign. Now, oh, I died. I spawn, I die. I spawn, I'm one away. No way. I'm gonna make it to, oh, that's awesome. We're gonna make it to champion. Wait a second, I'm already in position number 4. Well, actually pretty good. I thought that I did that, but I didn't do that. So I just have to pay attention to this and this, because we are having a tower competition today. The tower is a game that I'm playing. I reached 2 years today. So that's actually pretty cool. 2 years on this playthrough. The other ones are not 2 years. So I'm gonna get something. So I don't remember how I felt about the best friend before. I don't remember if I liked him or I didn't like him. Right? I thought that he was kind of cool, but not the best. See, the last opponent, the last year, I think this guy was nice to Ali. And we love Ali. I don't remember moments where he was nice to Jiwoon, you know? And versus this guy who's really in here. And it's kind of like a real nice reflex because you have the moment that there's something. So that's something. But then you have Jiwoon's best friend. And there's also aware that one of them is going to die. Jiwoon says, yo, it can only be one winner. You know? They're aware of that. But he trusts him. And I feel like the best friend. Okay, so this is my opinion. After seeing season 2 and a bit of season 3, I feel like the best friend is in the position of, I don't know how much you know, I trust you. Worst come to worst, we'll go through this together. One of us die, but I'm with you, you know? I'm supporting you, something like that. So I thought it was really nice. I thought it was really, really powerful. We have number 1, who gets closer to Ji-woon. Now, this is obviously a huge spoiler. You know, I spoiled a lot of things before. There's a case, there's an event in the show that Dayo was supposed to save the day. He could have saved the day, but he chose not to. And when I say he chose not to, he's just afraid. It's not his fault. He was just afraid. So a lot of people are saying like, yo, Dayo didn't do anything wrong. And people that hate him like, oh, yo, he's a pussy, should have helped him out. But then, no, he's afraid. It's normal that he didn't act out. So also the most important thing is, a lot of people are comparing Dayo to Ji-woon. First season Ji-woon, people have to understand that Ji-woon had 3 years to prepare. 3 years to psych up himself as a guy that's, I'm gonna fucking destroy the game. I'm gonna stop the game. He's been training, bro, this is such a good show. So he's been training. Now you don't see him train. However, you see his body at the beginning because he's naked in the bathroom. You see his body at the beginning of the second season. And the dude is jacked, he's ripped, he's super strong. He's been training with weapons, he's been training. So Dayo is season 1 Ji-woon, you know? And then, I'm gonna be honest here, and this is a spoiler. We have a group of people that are willing to save the day. They're all Marines. Dayo is a Marine, but we never know. And whenever this basket is brought up by the Marine, it's always something that he avoids. I think it was after he left the army or something like that. And yeah, so this is cool. So he says to Ji-woon, he says, yo, I really like your speech. You saved the day. Can I come with you? Now, Dayo in here is a bit of a he's a coward, but he's the mentality of the weak following that. He's a follower. So you see that Ji-woon is the strongest here. They say, I don't care what you do, I don't care who you are, I'll follow you. At the same time, I want to stay alive. That's more than it. Now, this is actually really cool, this scene. You're gonna see 2 demarcations, right? 2 demarcations, so you got one side and the other side. This is gonna become super important because the one side is gonna be the yes, one side is gonna be the no. So this is super important. For now, it doesn't matter, but at one point, it'll be super important. So Dayo, he has a tattoo. He wants to shake Ji-woon's hand, and then I think it's Korean. In Korea, they don't really have tattoos. So then his best friend's like, yo, what is this tattoo? Oh fuck. I got it. It's too warm, thing. So then we have this. But this is an ice bath. It's not super stable. It's not super stable. So we're doing what we have. We're doing what we have. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. See? There you go. That's gonna be the best for now. Don't fucking move. So Dayo, he comes in and he has a tattoo of a Marine. Now the fun thing is, the best friend of Ji-woon has a tattoo. So he sees Dayo as possibly one of the good ones. Now this is super cool. So for example, right now we're seeing this player. This player is called MC Quinn. This is the guy, the YouTuber. He doesn't really specify, but they're saying, "Hey, yo, you owe me money. So I'm gonna take your food, right?" And this is to show that the guy who is a club manager and Thanos are actually bullying him all the time. Now, at some point, this is actually super fucking cool. Why? Because it's again, see, and these scenes are super interesting. The first thing that you see is Dayo being so weak that he goes to Ji-woon. The second scene is a guy that is so weak that when he takes his food, he doesn't react. But then the frontman is like, yo, don't fuck with him, stop being an asshole, stop being a bully. And this is so fucking important for 3 reasons. In the first season, violence was a big thing, right? So Ji-woon is also afraid. See, the thing is, Ji-woon, he knows every single game, but he doesn't know the player. And if there's a dangerous one that comes to him to kill him, they're not gonna know what to do. So the frontman comes in, he's like, know how to defend himself. Which is good, because Ji-woon needs protection, first of all. Second of all, he said, I'm not gonna allow you to be a violent. So Thanos uses fear to get the foot of the other guy. The frontman uses fear by being super strong as a way to say, no, you're not going to fight here. So both are wrong for using violence, but one of them is a noble thing. And the funniest thing is the frontman is fucking really strong. Really, really strong. And then what they do is, it's really, really well cut out. They show the two Marine guys that was just established a Marine that knows basic combat, right? And they applaud him. It's like, oh shit, he's really strong. So even then, you're supposed to say, okay, well, even the Marine guy say he's strong. So even if I don't know how strong he is, because yes, he took care of two people. He took care of a rapper and a tweaker. You know, it's not that hard. I don't know if I could do it, but I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could, but I don't know if I could. Now this is such a cool scene too. So what happened here is we're seeing all of the people. We're gonna see all of the guys, right? They're asking like, who the fuck is this guy? Is he a Marine today? Yeah. Then they decide like, okay, maybe he's not a Marine, maybe he's Air Force and shit like that, so they hide their thing. You see all of them, right? All of them. This is super important. They only show number 11. Now remember, last episode we established that number 11 is super important. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, color doesn't matter. You're just showing them and you're showing, hey, this is our guy. This is our member. They're doing something that's really cool. Like I said yesterday, they're establishing that this character is important by giving him screen time, right? Then she's thinking, there's one that she cares about that is in there, right? Someone that cares that's in there. Now, the craziest thing, the absolute craziest thing is, she is very fucking sick. She has a, she's really, really sick, like really sick. And what happened is she needs a transplant, a liver transplant. Now, it's not precise as to why, but there's a chance that the old man gave all of his money to make sure that she had medication, make sure that she had a transplant, and that's why he's in the game, to protect her, you know? So she has some love for him, but she's also feel responsible for why he's here, which is why she wants to protect him. And for the first time, we have a relationship between a guard and a prisoner, which is amazing. See how dark it is? It's going to be raining soon. You can feel it. But it's going to be raining bad tomorrow. Badly. So yeah, so actually, I think that's actually pretty nice. I love it. Now we got the Nights Out. So the Nights Out, what is kind of cool here is, you know, the last year this meant that they were going to fight, right? The frontman and Ji-hoon are super cool. Now, the frontman being close to Ji-hoon could be for two reasons. First reason is I want to make sure that what are your intent, kind of. The second reason is, okay, well, I know that you're not an asshole, but you're also not a good guy. So how are we gonna deal with you? Which is also important. It's not about it's not necessarily about how bad he is. See, if you believe in the belief that the frontman only joined the game because Ji-hoon is there, then his reaction or his action or a reaction to the action of Ji-hoon. If Ji-hoon doesn't try to stop the game, he might not try to stop the game, or just try Ji-hoon, right? I feel like his presence there is more of an insurance that the game does happen. So I feel like he's piling a little bit of Ji-hoon and everything. Now we got the VIP. This guy is kind of important because yes, he's the current VIP. Now he's also very important because we give shit to 11 because what she did was she killed somebody. And this is super fucking cool. This is super fucking cool because he gives her shit. Now, why is that so important? Because we're changing frontmen. So we could ask the very valid question of, if it was the last frontman, how would he react? Which is a really good question to ask, right? If it was that frontman, how would he react? First of all. Second of all, you have the question, okay, well, who's right here? So the girl, she's in trouble because she killed somebody. So then he's like, no, you're supposed to keep them alive because we want them. You're supposed to keep them alive because we want them. So we're good. Right? And then the girl's like, aren't we supposed to just kill them? He's like, they're vitality, or they're like less than human. So then he's like, we can give those organs to people who really need it. However, this person in number 11, Should they want to give it to somebody that's needed, that really needs it, or somebody that's willing to pay for it? You know? And then, it's kind of like a crazy thing that happened. And this, I don't know if it's the truth, but if it is, it's brilliant. So last season, we remember that the guy who was in charge of everything was number one, and he died. So basically, we have kind of a mafia thing going on. So when a mafia thing going on, there's a Corleone, right? Which is a Don, which is the captain of the mafia. He's a general, whatever. And then him dying means that he's like, okay, well, I have to sort of take care of everything, right? And there's a struggle for powers. Who's going to replace him? So is the guy who replace him the good person or not? Which is not specified. Now, in later this season, it's specified, number one will return to be the VIP or the frontman. So that means that hierarchically speaking, he is kind of the captain. So you could also see the kings. When the king was dying, there was an intendant that would replace the king until the king was better, right? So the guy is kind of an intendant. And then the 11, she says, we lost your way. And she's different. She defied the order. But at the same time, she defied the order, but she doesn't say, I'm going to leave. So she keep on working. She keep on being there further. So this plays two roles, two very important roles. The first important role that it plays is, okay, she is against what they're doing, but she's not. She's against what they're doing, but she's not. It depends. You can disagree with something, or you can just be against it. Disagreeing will be still being part of the game, but she stays in the game. So this is kind of bad because she said, "Oh, you guys are assholes," but at the same time she said, "Well, I'm not gonna go against you guys," right? Which is really bad. So yeah, that's it. So now we have the cops who come back, and he wants to see like if there's advancement because he feels like he's doing all the work. Now the craziest thing is he comes with proof, and he goes to the general, and he tells the general like, "Yo, this evidence is real," and the guy's like, "Okay," and this seems actually quite important because the general says, "You're still silent. We fucking demoted you. Don't you understand what's going on?" And this scene is supposed to say, okay, well, we can't count on the police. We cannot count on them. They're not going to be there for helping us. They're not going to be there to help us. Then we have a meeting between the captain and the guy. Now, this is really cool because the captain is kind of like a bad guy, and this guy is the only one that doubts him. Everybody's like, oh, he's a good old man. Because he denies it, this is kind of a power play. It would be like Light and Kira from the North. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So the captain trying to defend himself, and it's crazy because you can actually put this the same as Ji-hoon and the frontman as a way of saying, okay, well, I'm trying to figure out where you are. Now, the craziest thing is this is truly, and I mean truly, something horrible. So Ji-hoon says the second game is the candy game, the one that you have to lick. And he says, well, there's a star, there's a circle, there's a triangle, and there's a umbrella. So tell everybody, yo, take the triangle, because if you take the triangle, it's gonna be the easiest. However, the frontman says, yo, this guy's gonna tell. So everybody that chose the triangle gets the hardest. Anyway, it's a fucking dream. It's like, okay, what if I went and I told these guys that, yo, I made them kill each other because they chose the hardest part. We have the MC Queen, and now this is kind of the important part. So the girl that's pregnant, you know, the father is the MC Queen, so the guy with the coins. Now, he had a lot of people owing, and a lot of people in the Squid Game that owed money, right? But then he's like, yo, guess what? Guess what? There's only one person, which is the girl with my kid, that I care about. And if I had to reinforce somebody, it would possibly be her. We have Thanos who had drugs. Now the club owner is like, no, give me some. So then we have another game. Everybody's like telling Ji-hoon, yo, you fucked us over. You really fucked us over. And again, the people that fuck him over, that are complaining are the assholes. So you don't really care about them, but still. So you have the whole scene. The guy is like, yo, please forgive me. So they're doing teams of 5, right? And some really cool thing here. What a day. I've been making content for an hour and a half. I don't even have a pee break, bro. What are you kind of running a special, bro? What the fuck? So yeah, so the bees kind of makes him realize like, hey, it's kind of messed up. Now, we know this is a super important moment. So him saying that is kind of cool. The first you're gonna see is how people react to what he's saying and the fact that they're dying. There's gonna be two reactions that are super important. So he's telling them like, yo, they're detecting movement, he's explaining the game. So you can see the platter that I imported her, she's holding her stomach. So she's holding her stomach, why? Because she's pregnant, right? Because they learn that she's pregnant. Thanos is gonna do drugs. This is way of coping with it, the whole thing. You know, so it's super important. And you already see the old man is an asshole. He hides behind someone else. So super much of an asshole. There's a girl that she's so afraid she's shaking, so she get killed. Now, this is super important. So this is my favorite member. She is member 11. Why is she my favorite member? Because she'll question the game. So they're kind of like a brainwash going on where the people that work there believe the games are justified. Right? And then what you'll see is you'll see her father. That's her father. You know? It's kind of crazy. It's not clear if she's her father or a father figure to her. Right? So this is kind of intense. And she's number 1. She's my favorite. In season 1, we didn't have a single person that was important in the mask group. Now that we have one now, it's actually pretty good. Now Thanos, what he just did is he pushed people. And because he pushed people, he just killed a bunch of people. So Thanos is kind of the bad guy here. But at the same time, not. Ji-hoon leads them. Again, there's some people that get killed. But at the same time with Ji-hoon, a lot of people that get killed wouldn't get killed. You know? That's pretty much it. One of the guy received a shot in the legs. Now, this is incredibly important in the next show. This is incredibly important. There's 2 moments here that are incredibly important. The guy getting shot in the legs is important because you don't kill him. You want to maintain the organ as clean as possible. First of all. Second of all, Ji-hoon, no. The brother gets killed. And then, number 11 will shoot him in the head to make sure he's dead. Which kind of goes against the rule of, no, keep them alive to get the organs. You know? I like that. Because right away she's showing that, no, I'm different. I have a feeling. Now, there's this guy that falls. And Ji-hoon comes back to help him. Now, this is one of the most important moments. We have also her. This is a Marine. Super cool. Why? Because Ji-hoon, okay, so, oh my god, does Ji-hoon want to save the guy? Yes and no. He wants to save the guy, but then if Ji-hoon stays alive, he can protect them. He can protect them. He can actually protect them, right? Now, this is a cool moment. The other person is just a nice person. That's why we're saving them. This is super important. I'm gonna do one episode because again we're gonna do so much time. But so we're going and everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. Now you see that one of the guy is damaged, so we did kill him. Now there's a big part of like, yo, you weren't supposed to kill him, right? So we see right away that the girl, we see that she's number 11. So this is super important. This is super important for 2 reasons. The people that are playing the game are wearing numbers, and the people that are working are also wearing numbers. But then whenever the name 11 is mentioned, you know who she is. We don't care about the other one because they're not important. She's important, so we know her name. And even if her name is 11, that's still a name. We still know who she's talking about. So then we watch the game. We're back to the ship. They're like, yo, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. And now the people are like, yo, and this is so cool because this is a repeated scene from the season 1. We're like freaking out. I'm gonna believe that everybody died. I cannot believe they killed. You monster, you killed them. And then guess what? The money goes down in the piggy bank. And then everybody shuts. And everybody's like, oh my god, so much money. Wow. Which is the game, the plan, the goal behind the game. That is pretty much it. They're saying, and the craziest thing is, like, that's a lot of money. They said, how come we don't have all the money? Well, because, and that's when they revealed that there's only going to be one person left. Now, Ji-hoon does the craziest thing possible. And he says, there's a rule that says we can stop the game, right? We can stop the game. So the whole time, we're seeing people that we like, right? And this is going to be some of the most important moments in the whole fucking show. And I didn't know that. I didn't know how important it was until I saw it. So there's gonna be a group of yes and no. Now this is so interesting. This is so nice. Why? Because you put them with a little sticker. The little sticker is okay. So the fact that there's two clans, the people that want to say yes and no, they're kind of governments. At the head of the people that wants to quit the game, there's Ji-Hoon. At the head of the people that want to stay in the game, there's the old man. Okay? So they're kind of governments. And then there's war. So you know the first show there was infighting? In the second show there's infighting between the two gangs, between the two faction. The yes and no. Now this is super important. And this is possibly the most badass. So we have yes, we have no. We're seeing the character that we care about saying yes and saying no. And we're seeing the character that we care about and like, yo, guess what? We really believe. So there's, I don't know how many people there are left. I'm sure I said, should check, I'm sorry. I don't know how many players there are left. But there is the exact same number of yes then no. That means it's by the number one. And then Mr. Number One is revealed. Now, there's three reasons as to why number one is super important. First of all, we didn't see him yet. We don't know who he is. Second of all, he's the one that's gonna say we stay or we leave. And first of all, is a reveal. Now, the reveal in itself is crazy important. Crazy important. So he clicks yes. And then we see the face. And we see his face. And we see we voted for staying. And then we see the face. And guess what? That is the frontman. And we know the face of the frontman. So this, my friends, is so that's so important. For why? Well, it's actually very simple. It's important because it's in the join the game. So in the first game, Ji-Hoon kind of sabotaged the whole thing. And then the frontman said, you know what? Fuck you, want to interfere with my game? I'll interfere with you. So now there's a there's a force of good, there's a force of evil. Force of good, Ji-Hoon, force of evil, frontman. And there's both influences on the field. Frontman is going to do whatever he can to make sure that the game works. And you're going to do whatever he can to make sure that the game don't work. And then your frontman is going to become part of Ji-Hoon's crew. Kind of like a spy. But this is the introduction. And it's so cool because if Ji-Hoon was part of the game, the frontman would be part of the game. So it's super nice. And the frontman couldn't die. He could die. So also super cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Take it easy. I'm excited. 42 minutes for one episode. I'm sorry. But at the same time, free content. Who gives a shit? Fly me to the moon and let it be. But my oh my, you're, oh my god. Oh my god. You're kidding. I had 1.1 gig of free space. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Fly me to the moon and let it sing. Because she didn't have the thing. So what is kind of really cool here is that they're 11 o'clock at night. What is kind of cool here is the person's like, yo, you do like that. And then it's actually a really cool, sweet moment because they're talking about how it's kind of important. It's kind of important how, I don't know. It's just a sweet moment where you want to play that game and let you play that game, right? On the other side, we have the front, not the VIP, the frontman. And the frontman is sabotaging the game. Now, this part is actually quite insane because he's sabotaging the game. He's pretending he's not good and he loses. He has a really good performance as a holy shit. You have to do it. And then what ended up happening is he still win. They just plays because he could have killed you and killed himself also. So yeah, it's pretty dangerous. But at the same time, you know, it's not far-fetched to think that he would kill himself for the game. It's not far-fetched. I think that's really pretty believable. So something that I like, something that I appreciated. So yeah, the cool moments here. Give me a second. I need to itch. Um, that's pretty much the game. There's a lot of people die, and then there's a really crazy thing that happened when they come back. June's like, "Yo, they don't really seem happy that we're back." It's kind of cool because we're seeing a couple people play the game. It creates a sense of might get killed, but it's also like we're not gonna see every single game. So by coming back, the Ji-hoon says they don't seem happy to see us back, but the more important thing is we see who survived. I think that's a bigger part. So yeah, that was pretty cool actually. Next we have the group, and it's kind of cool because you see Thanos trying to flirt with a girl, and she's not interested. She's interested in the guy that was a bit more soft, a bit more shy. We see Thanos, and Thanos is going to the eye. Those are a team. Those are a team of 5. So yeah.
And if you got a good job, the one you want, then okay.
You can hear the impact. It's okay. We're seeing different group of people and how they work together. And at the same time, this is such a beautiful thing because yes, care about a second team. So instead of everybody having a moment, different team have a moment where you get to hear about each other. So yeah, so I absolutely love that. The people that we don't like as much are still there. Player 11 is there, and then player 11 comes
Hi,
in.
Stefan.
Hi,
How you doing?
good you?
Good. You behaving yourself?
Always. How's everything?
Did you get more followers?
Yes.
How many you have now?
I'd have to check. How are you?
Hey?
I'd have to check. How are you? Hi, how are you?
How many do you have now?
Good.
How many do you have now?
It's raining. Let me check. 2,173.
My goodness, the last time you talked to me, you said you had 400.
I know, but I have the best neighbors, so
Are you
I'm
making money now?
no.
When are you going to make money?
Too soon, not very good.
Thank
And
you.
you're not working.
Well, on call.
Hey?
On call.
The same place?
Yeah.
And how long? And once a week, I think?
As long as they have to be.
Is your mom helping you with the rent?
No. But she sends me banana cake, she sends me meatloaf. So I'm extremely lucky. You want a piece of meatloaf? You want a piece of banana cake? Do you want a piece of banana cake? Meatloaf? Because my mom, she gives me. She's really good.
Thank you.
My
I'm just done my dinner, bro.
Oh, that's nice. 6:35.
6:35?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No, because I tell Musa that he looks good every day.
How long you been working?
12. 12 years.
How many?
12 years.
I
Huh?
well, my lease is I didn't want
The plan at the end is to beat you. I'll be 1 more year than you. That's the plan. If I can. How's health? How's everything?
You won't be able to do it. You got a good deal right now.
Huh?
You're paying a lot more than
I know.
Okay, take care.
You too. Have a nice day. Take care, bro.
Bye, bro. Have a good night.
You too. Take care.
Bye, bro.
Okay. Neighbors. Okay. So yeah. So it's kind of nice because we're seeing different team, and those different team are. You're talking about the struggle of everybody, but also the pros of everybody. For example, we learn why people are going there, and the coolest thing is now this is kind of like a really important thing. I'm happy they talked to me. I'm happy because we had a cold. It's really important because one of them, like for example, she's pregnant, right? She's pregnant. So why is that so important? Oh shit.